it's Jenna, and I'm going to be talking to you about how to be vegan in college. I know I was nervous about going to college, not only because I was going to be a freshman in a new school and a new place, but also because I wasn't sure how that was going to work, because my school made all freshman students buy a meal plan. So I feel like that's pretty across the board. So I wanted to talk about how I was vegan my first year of college, and yeah. First, I want to preface this off with it wasn't easy. At first, it was easy because all the food was new. There are not as many vegan options as there are like regular food options. So I did end up getting tired of the food I was eating, but it was better than the alternative, which is not being vegan. So next semester, I'm actually going to be living on campus in an apartment. So we'll have a kitchen that I'll be able to cook in, and then I'll just be buying the cheapest meal plan, because they do make us buy a meal plan no matter what year you are at my school. But anyways, I'm going to be sharing the tips I used my freshman year to help me get through that year to be vegan. So my first tip would be to plan ahead, and by plan ahead I mean meal planning. If you've never meal planned before, I would definitely do so now, especially if you're starting out vegan and then you're going to be doing it in college, because college just makes it a little bit harder. Planning ahead is important because it helps keep your motivation up for being vegan. And I know the way my school did it is you only get 3 meals a day, and as a vegan, I feel like most vegans like to snack throughout the day. So that's something you need to plan for, either buying snacks in your dorm or using money that you may have from your meal plan to buy snacks at your school. Just plan ahead for that. And before you even get on campus, something good to do would be able to look at the options that you have with your meal plan, because I know a lot of times you have to buy a specific one. There's usually a freshman meal plan. So see what that meal plan entails and where you can eat, and where you can eat, where vegan friendly places on campus are, and what vegan foods you can order at each place. That way, if your friends ever ask you to go to a certain restaurant or cafeteria on campus, you already know, yeah, I can go there, or no, like maybe can we go somewhere else. I feel like that's something that is really important, just to set you up for being vegan at school and helping you get adjusted to the campus. To continue talking about the meal plan, my next tip will be to work with your meal plan. You are probably paying a lot of money for that meal plan, so try to work with it rather than against it. Try to use that money, or use like the meals swipes you have, or the money you have through your meal plan, to be vegan rather than going out and buying food. I feel like the more money you can save, the better, especially because college is so expensive. So my tip would be to go to cafeterias. Cafeterias are usually the most vegan friendly. They'll usually have at least a few vegan options depending on your school. You can always get some rice and vegetables, and usually there's a salad bar. You may be able to not get dressing depending on what's available, but at least that's something. I discovered that cafeterias were the most vegan friendly, so I ate at a cafeteria if I was going out like at least like once a day, because the cafeterias are most vegan friendly. If your cafeteria does not have vegan options, I would definitely say to suggest some to your school. See if they'll take your suggestion, and maybe get a group of people that you know that are vegan together to try and talk to the administration to see if they'd be open to having more vegan options on campus. Also, don't forget as a vegan that there are fast food restaurants that you can go to. This would be cheaper, and I know this is also a part of some people's meal plans already. If at my school, for example, we have a Subway on campus, which is vegan friendly, so you can go there and it's a part of your meal plan, so you'll be using it rather than wasting that money that you had to spend on that meal plan. I feel like there's always at least one vegan option at any fast food place. It might not be a good vegan option, but at least it's something that you can order, and it may be something that you can get used to. I always thought that there was no Chick-fil-A vegan options, but there actually are. You can order vegan food at almost any place, and I think that's important to remember. And also, adding your own sauces to things might spice up some certain things, because I know at Subway they don't have like a lot of good vegan sauces. Changing up what you're eating by adding a sauce might make you enjoy it more, because I know kind of cafeterias can be guilty of not using enough sauce. So and there aren't a lot of vegan sauces, so maybe adding sauce would add some variety and allow you to enjoy your food more while working with your meal plan. There are definitely things that you can make in your own dorm, for example, like sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly, stuff like that. It's definitely something that you could do that would allow you to be vegan on campus, because it's not impossible, it just is a little more difficult depending on how vegan friendly your college is. Also, if you can try to buy a mini fridge. My dorm actually came with a mini fridge in our room, but I mean, you can buy one and plug it in. That definitely is an option. That would give you a wider variety of foods that you can buy and make in your own dorm. Also, another thing would be to take advantage of the kitchen facilities. I would say this is one of a last resort for me, because I know our kitchen was in the basement and I lived on the 4th floor, so I would have to make that trip up and down, and that wasn't something I was interested in. But if you're worried about being vegan or having no options on campus, that is definitely an option for you. Those are all my tips for you guys who want to be vegan in college, and that's basically how I was vegan in college. Definitely planning, always looking up what's vegan at certain places wherever I'm going. I know my school always had a menu ahead of time in the cafeteria to show what was vegan, and if I didn't like any of the vegan things that they had there, I would just go somewhere else. And I would always look up vegan things they had at different fast food restaurants just to see what I could get. Always trying to get something new just to add variety. And I feel like as a last resort, you could try talking to your school, try to get out of the meal plan saying that you're vegan for whatever reason you're vegan for, and just being upfront with them. Maybe they'll take some sympathy on you of having to deal with their low amount of vegan options. So that's definitely something you can think about. Hope this video is helpful. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Leave this video a like and subscribe if you wish. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.